Hello. I got it again at the Krispy Kreme.
And you wanted to talk about
Middle school fashion because it was awful. And from last episode, like I advised you all, do not wear middle school fashion and assume that is the peak, because unless it's like a jean jacket or like a black belt, like basics, like stuff like that.
So just your basic fashion, pretty much.
Yeah, but if it's like those, because that's what it was for the 2010, like the skinnies, the mustache, those were trends. And because they were trends, they weren't great. They went bad really fast.
They were terrible. Do you remember when people
business casual? That's what it was. It was all business casual in that era. That's what I remember reading. It was like business casual. And can you imagine a middle schooler coming to school in a blazer and an infinity scarf and a pencil skirt? Why? Yeah. Why would we dress as if we were going for an interview at Marcy's or for Kohl's? Why did we do that?
Do you remember when people used to wear those like Elmo hats and stuff like that and Cookie Monster?
The girl that wore those Cookie Monster pants and those Andy shoes, she could fuck you up, but she was one of the nicest girls too.
I just wanted to know if you remember that.
No,
like,
I remember.
People would wear like the whole red color all together, like the same red. It's a good thing I never did that. I'm colorblind. I'd wear mismatched red colors together.
Yeah, you weren't. Oh my God, I was scared.
Oh, it's her devil form.
Oh, she's a devil?
They are.
She's an angel. She has wings. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. It's from a Christmas movie.
I know.
How did you know?
We saw it.
We did?
Yes.
Oh, we saw it we saw a Christmas movie in another Christmas movie.
Oh yeah. Did we talk? No, we didn't talk about Jingle All the Way because the episode got deleted because somebody forgot to record the screen.
Who could have done that? How did I get in there?
Anyways, how did you like Jingle All the Way? I know you said it was cheesy. But like it was for me it was one of the ones I watched when I was really little, with like all the bus gathered together and stuff. And at the time it was good, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Nobody can hear you talk from over there. But for me,
Sorry, everybody. I was getting lead for my pencil because I'm gonna take a shot. Just kidding.
Wait, what?
You know, like you would.
You
would pull out the mechanical lead all the way, and then you'd push it into
pretend
your skin.
to make like you're hurt, and then you find out real shots make real boo boos.
Not really.
I mean, they don't really hurt.
Not really real.
I literally worked in somewhere that makes.
Yeah, that's why I was really always confused that you were super not a fan of them, because I was like, you work with them, you get stabbed by them sometimes.
There's people who hate them that work where I work, and they work on those specific machines the most.
That sucks. That's gonna suck. I guess with Jingle All the Way, like, see, that's the thing with some movies with my family. We didn't watch movies a lot, so. You know, whenever my brother...
I'll edit it.
Cool.
Write
brother...
down the time, though, in the episode. Whenever your brother...
Yes, whenever my brother... He came over... Whenever he would come over, and he'd always put on, like, a movie that he watches, or he was watching at home on his, like, Netflix account, because it shares with our family. Or something like that. I would all like, even now when he visits and puts one on, I just stand there and I'm like, what's going on? Because what are they watching? He gets mad, but a lot of it's because my family does not watch movies we didn't watch movies very often growing up. So I don't have like a hard connection to films or, you know, memorable like things like Jingle All the Way like is for you. For me, if anything, the ones I have more connection watching for movies would be the TV specials on Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon.
Because those are the ones you watch the most.
I would watch those during the Christmas season or the holiday season.
Really? I guess you never I mean, it's kind of obvious that you would because we talk about them, even like the Thanksgiving specials that they used to do. If you remember those.
I think it's also because my parents they just weren't film avids. I mean, my dad grew up in a ranch, and my mom grew up where the TV was only allowed to be touched by her dad because no one else could change it when he was home. So, you know, and movies weren't super a thing. So I just think that's just something that didn't transfer. And I think that's okay. I know my mom watched a lot of soap operas, like telenovelas and stuff.
She still does, doesn't she?
Sometimes. There was one that she loved so much, like, and it came out when my younger brother was born, and she would risk being late to work just till she could finish watching it. And I remember having to tell her, me in elementary, like, Mom, you have to go. You have to go to work. Go. She's like, I know. I just have to finish it. Because the only time it came on was super late.
Okay.
It would be the hour before it would be the hour before she had to go for work. So it'd come out at 8 and she had to be at work at 9.
Oh damn. So she was really pushing it.
Yeah,
huh?
she was pushing it. Pedal to the metal, like legitness. So when it comes to movies, yeah, I've been trying to watch more little by little, but every time people are like, you haven't watched blah 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 blah.
Like everybody tells you, what was the one you watched recently and your brother got mad because you're like, it's not that good.
The Matrix.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, I guess it was super phenomenal for its time, but it just didn't seem good. Like, I got the message, and I don't know if it's because I haven't seen enough movies, I don't have the eye for it or something, but it's like, okay, it's about personal freedom, individuality, and knowing the truth and stuff. And
I do agree with you. The first Matrix is iconic, but only like certain scenes of it, like the blue pill, red pill in the scene where he dodges the bullets.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God, it's this time.
That stuff's pretty cool, I admit that. But like the rest of it's kind of meh. It's whatever, you know?
And I feel bad for saying that. Well, no, I don't feel bad, but it's just like funny because, you know, it's one of those movies that if you went to a film bro or somebody who's like a cinemaphile and stuff, and you tell them, I don't think American Psycho was that great, they'd be like, foaming at the mouth, you know, how George, it's like, I don't care, and I'm not gonna stand here for 30 hours to listen to you rant of how amazing piece of cinema it was.
It sure took him a while.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that movies can be deep, but I don't think forcing those like deep analysis and trying to make somebody watch a movie because it has like a deep meaning to it is gonna make somebody enjoy the movie.
I think it would do the opposite, honestly.
It would make them want to not dislike it.
Yeah, it would make them not want to watch the movie, I think, sometimes.
I think it's also because people hype it. Oh, plot's happening. Anyways. Granny, the son of Spire. You say you're the man. Paradise.
Are we actually waiting for the plot this time? We did not care about the plot.
No, I didn't. For a moment there, I thought those were wings, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's that demon from the mountain in Fantasia. You seen that scene,
dragon?
right? No, it was the big old demon. Like, you know,
He
in
kind of looks like a
Fantasia.
dragon.
No, he looks like a gargoyle.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, a gargoyle.
I was like, dragon? What are you talking about? There's two. I know your terminology. Excuse you for your cryptids.
Oh, my mistake.
Yeah, your mistake. Anyways, though. Yeah, because I think that hypes up the movie though a lot. You know, you're going in with all these expectations. People being like, it's an amazing blah 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 blah, and then you watch it and then you're like, well, now I'm disappointed it didn't live up to all those expectations everyone put down.
Here is the baston.
Baston, babushka. God, her lips are so dry. She needs
like,
some
She
chapstick.
looks like Thanos with those lips.
She needs. I need the stones, the 7 beats.
The Infinity Stones. I need them.
Yeah,
We
awesome.
should probably end it here. Right?
Yeah, wear your chapstick, kids.
Bye, everybody.
It's cold out. obeyed the stones, the infinity beats.